last summer, hasn't really been able to replicate that here in spring, but now having Ari going up against LeBlanc, this is really going to be his time to show that he can have a big impact on the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's kind of one of those moments where, like,
Shadow, we need to keep our eyes on him because he's not looking for. I mean, he is actually looking for RNG right now as a Breathe. Very far forward.
Breathe. Yeah, he has popped his Ghost, as has Invincible. Breed's going to have to be in a bit of a 1v2. No real way to get out of this one here. Gets hit by the Q. It's knocked back a little bit as well, and that should be a pretty easy first blood. Good pathing from Shadow. Completely skipped his topside camps to make that work.
Which is how close they are to mid. This might be the only option, but they're going to get answered.
Angel gets fully engaged upon here. They're going to try and maybe use the Cyclone to disengage. As you can see there, Angel just keeps himself alive with the decoy as well. There's so many different versions of all the different champions, and RNG turned that one right the way around.
He's doing a nice job of doing that, playing as his 4-man torch.
Trying to defend this mid lane with their lives right now. Again, Breathe getting caught out a little bit. He'll get knocked up, taken out. Nothing you can do. And this Gwen has been honestly not that great. It has really been exposed by NIP. It really hasn't done a hell of a lot of anything. And that way, in a hell of a lot of trouble. Does get caught out by the charm on the back end of that Spirit Rush, but nothing else comes of it. How in the hell did Angel? Breathe still has his Ghost and his Needlework. Invincible off on the side. Angel needs to be very careful as well of how he takes this fight. There is a Leandri's Torment or Leandri's Anguish on Angel, so he will do damage. And speaking of doing damage, the Baron down at 3,000. Both goes up into the feathers. They can try and maybe make this one work. He all out to bring Breed into the pit, but that's not what you wanted. Invincible delivered the top laner straight on top of the jungler, but a charm lands on the Gala, and that's going to be a huge saving grace for NIP. It looked like they may have lost absolutely. Shadow puts himself behind the pit. There isn't a real great vision control right now for RNG. They're kind of taking this as a point where they have to go for it right now. They don't really have a choice, and already we're seeing an engage there onto Angel, who does get himself away. Invincible in the front line, but he can't really join back onto his team. Shadow jumping onto Breathe, but I don't think Breathe is the one you want now. When Invincible dead, your front line is very much diminished right now, and with Breathe just kind of keeping everybody away off the back of this pit. Botic flashes away. Shadow does as well, but Shadow getting snip, snip, snip. Just like paper, and RNG just find themselves with a Baron.
Buff up that wave. Gargoyle Stoneplate now finished for Invincible.
Oh, they're looking for a TP. They're looking to try and catch him out on the side completely, and they should be able to do it. The redemption comes down just for a little bit more, and these staggered death timers means that RNG can't get themselves to a full 5v5. They can't even threaten with a flank. And that means that this is a very, very scary moment right now. It's still an Elder flip as they kind of jump back straight in onto Way.
Not a flip anymore.
They don't flip anything because they're catching Gala out as well. He's trying to fight back with the Ghost as best as he possibly can. But Angel's just not a part of this. Angel hasn't been a part of this at all. And RNG are just getting destroyed. They're being pulled apart right now. And NIP game won the NIP. It was slow, it was steady. There was definitely some mid-game blunders where the Gwen got out of hand. But NIP holding strong, having so many engaged tools, so many ways to make the fight happen in their favor. And they will take down RNG in game number 1. They'll lose Dream right at the end, but it doesn't matter. The result stays the same. And this is NIP looking cool, calm, and collect.
I mean, just being very interesting with their drafts in these 2 games, but still keeping it, I think, pretty straightforward. I mean, the team fight's going to be there. They're going to have the engage. The sustain coming out from this rocket is going to make them incredibly hard to be able to burst out. They have the Elise to try to enable them. 7.5 out of 10.
I thought you were going to say he was going to be the Tom Hardy, but looks like Way's looking to try and make this one a little bit better for himself and his team. We are going to see the first blood going over. Way taking the tower, though, means that he is going to fall straight away after. They do get traded.
Oh, Botic going to take some damage, but this is one of the powers of the Soraka. But we need to see who can find the engage.
Oh, stolen! Straight away, there's the Moonlight Vigil coming out to pepper down some damage, but like you mentioned, a little bit of that damage just kind of gets mitigated straight away, and that's a Way just kind of straight up being... I don't even think he was outsmited. I think he just got caught by the Q.
And then Dream able to use his ulti to make sure that they aren't able to find a re-engage and aren't able to get anything off the fact that they have position to be able to nice turn. Invincible! He's just gone! We saw this in game 1, and it didn't work out for them. They almost ended up giving RNG, a favorable fight had it not been for a straight charm. But they're going to look for it once again.
He was trying to find him, but Breed has already caught himself on some vision. They do get some damage on the Botic, who goes up into the feathers flying. You can see their Dream putting out some decent sustain. They get the Baron secured. And everyone starts to run themselves away. RNG, they didn't really know what they wanted to go for right there. Flash for flash. Angel can't find that one. Breed looking for Shadow. Will secure it. But it's a one for the could just forget about this if they don't really want to go for it. But they're looking to fight.
They are. We need to keep our eyes. Gala has no flash, but neither does Fotic. So both 80 carries are vulnerable. Fotic also does
Shadow does flash in, doesn't get stealed off there, and it looks like Invincible's going to be taken out straight away off this fight. Waze, Clone does plenty of disengage. The Moonlight Vigil lands onto Shadow.
With the build that the Jace has gone, they're playing for these brawls. They're playing for these skirmishes. Trying to bring NIP in.
Angel, almost damage on the hit. He's dead. Shadow's in the pit. Shadow steals. And NIP and everything. The wish comes out. As you can see, Invincible trying to jump on these 80 carries. He wants Fotic, but Fotic goes a little bit too far forward. It ends up being a 2-for-2 trade, but the Baron to NIP and the Dragon, they get it all, Lyrics.
Some days
like a war, but we did.
I'm just kidding. My Cobra Kai brothers. But hey, NIP now going for Baron once again. They're just going to get this, aren't they? RNG
yeah.
Aren't just going to run away.
I mean, Invincible gets the knockback, though. Wade did hit himself away, but Angel was not so lucky. They almost get Invincible down, and the wish comes out, and your dreams shall come true. Dream is looking for an angle because he knows he needs some kind of healing reduction here, even if it's not the most efficient thing in the world. But now without Angel, without really your kind of second form of engage, you're going to lose out a lot. The feathers will fly. Fotic looking for Gala, but Gala keeps himself hiding backwards, but Invincible's already on his face. And that is most of your damage already deleted from this match. It will be NIP with the 2-0. The upset shall continue, Lyric. EDG yesterday, NIP today, and RA are the biggest of NIP fans right now because they are keeping Rare Adam alive in playoffs.
Giving them a solid hope to be able to make it. NIP, their split might be done, but still having a massive impact on the standings. And I mean, again, this is one of those teams that didn't have this roster to start off the split.
Shana just outranges you and your belly bop, so without your flash, you're not really going to be making any kind of engages happen. But the Scion gets locked and loaded here, and LGD, they've got good early skirmishing, but they are looking exceptionally good for a bit of a mid to late game team fight point where you're never going to lose enough HP. You'll be losing out of a burst. But now Kanavi might be caught out here. They go into this mid lane. Kanavi immediately gets jumped on. They don't want to try and get away from this. They want to try and secure the kill, and Kanavi got read like a book. Didn't hear from JDG. He'll take a hell of a lot of poke from this Dragon. 2000 HP on that particular objective. Flash in. Gotta see the flash cleanse from LPC to make sure he doesn't die. Dragon resets and missing, already taken very, very low. Jin Zhao looks like he might be in trouble. One more auto attack would have taken him out, but they can't go up the ramp. Hai Chao playing bouncer, and they're back onto the Dragon. Meteor still here. There is a smite, but he's not going to be able to get the flash or the smite down. On top of that, Meteor does end up getting himself away. Got a little bit of a heal because he was part of that kill onto the Dragon, but it doesn't matter. 2 kills over, and this bot lane is up and running for JDG. He goes off to Valhalla.
I think we deserve some credit in that one. You know, we're praising JDG, so LG can find an opportunity.
Well, Meteor trying to be aggressive here, but Ruler's coming over here and has the ghost. That means Meteor's going to get taken out, you would imagine, very quickly after that. Ruler, with a flash available, maybe wants to try and secure this kill. Jin Zhao doesn't have a flash, but does he need to be able to do it? No, he does not. Ruler gets himself 2 more kills. That's a 4-0-1.
I think they'd still even be happy just to find and turn the fight. You can see there, they have the tools.
Here we go.
Don't flip it. Don't flip the JDG.
They're going to go in. LGD get it. 369. Not able to finish off Jin Zhao just yet. They will lose the Elise and the Nautilus. And the Zeri, yes, get yourself the Baron, but you've lost 3 kills out of it. Meteor with the hero play, but I don't think it's going to be worth anything.
Okay, flipping it was completely fine. It was like, you know, flipping your pizza dough around to look cool and make an awesome YouTube video. JDG gonna be able to push this one. Sure, there's the tank and there's a damage dealer there, but I think JDG have the stuff to end it.
Hai Chao dies. Xiao Shu will as well. That's his first death of the game, but shall be a 26-minute win here for JDG. They are as comfortable as you like. LGD never really given an opportunity. It came down to a flip, which LGD won. But sometimes you need to flip more than one time.
To be able to start finding kills and really taking over alongside Kanavi.
Absolutely. I think it's definitely a bit more of a engaging mid lane kind of jungle combination. Oh, here we go.
Meteor now. They're the
Meteor
numbers
does have
disadvantage.
smite. 600 is the mark we're looking at right now. Doesn't get it though. Has to go in and straight away. Has to get himself back out. Ruler flashes away as he does know the High Chow is coming in on top of a surfing piece of rock. Meteor keeps himself alive as the Aphelios picks up one. Maybe one more. Does he want to flash over? No. He doesn't have it. And they don't have any more vision. JDG get out with the dragon. They do lose one though.
The team depends on the player. Regardless, you'll take double Elim every day of the week.
Oh, you will, but welcome to the bounce house. Xiaoshu. Blink. Do you know what the name of the... Oh, stop myself very quickly as they are going to see a full engage coming in here onto the bot lane of LGD. There's a TP on the backside. Jin Zhao flashes away. Meteor has finally gone down, but they've lost the recon because of it. Ruler over the wall knows the Nautilus has nowhere to go because he was trapped by his own mid laner. And LGD...
Oh, High Chow.
Jin Zhao.
Oh, Sheen.
And High Chow. Scout of the week. Knock up. He does have a hook to keep him alive and a seismic shove, but they're going to come back in with 369 and TP. Jin Zhao still just about getting taken out, and they'll find High Chow, so they're going to go for that. They know they can't contest with this dragon because they haven't got any priority on that bot side, but they've already been called off and cut off. Knight would have to flash over that wall, but the Baron is not going down quick enough. Shout is on a flank. Can he make it happen? He's away from this fight. There's a good hook there on from Jin Zhao. He just keeps him alive. And Moonlight Vigil's pretty big. Knight has to go into stasis. Or not Knight, excuse me. It's Ruler goes into stasis and keeps himself alive. Finally, the Vi goes over on top of the Aphelios. High Chow getting hit here by the Ore. Nobody can take him down. Look at the shot on LPC. It's a 2 for 2. LGD shall survive.
Trying to get this bot lane turret is a better play than committing so many to mid.
Yeah. And to agree, here we go. The Orn Horn has been sounded. The fight shall ensue. We go flash in with Missing as he wants to find the Aphelios, the one shining light that could have maybe turned the tides. But this storm is too damn strong. These waves are too big. And JDG are just too clean in that execution. They will take the 2-0 over LGD, and they will take themselves off the top spot in the regular standings.
Yeah, JDG wanting to keep their place at the top of the mountain, at very least guarantee themselves top 2, again, top 1.